Hey everyone, Lazy Geek bringing you a new video discussing the JJK Chapter 263. From now on, I'll be doing content on manga, anime, TV, comics, and games, so let's get into it. First off, one thing that should note, the officials state that this is Chapter 262, Part 2, due to the mangaka's ill health and having to take a short break from writing and drawing the manga. So, with all that out of the way, let's get in with the chapter. The chapter starts and we learn that Yuta can't use any other curse technique other than Gojo's Limitless. He notices since Sukuna lost his left arm, he hasn't used the world cutting slash. Yuta thinks Sukuna doesn't have another way to overcome Limitless other than amplification, but it's Sukuna, so he'll probably use another Binding Vow or hit a Black Flash to refresh his RCT so he can regrow his arm to use the World Cutter again. Since he's already placed a Binding Vow on it, he can't use the World Cutter without saying a chant and using a hand sign. Yuta lifts and throws Sukuna and kicks him away, and he then lands a punch on Sukuna's head, but Yuta's having a hard time to adjust to Gojo's long arms and legs, which makes sense because Gojo is a tall king and Yuta is still a teenager. Yuta knows he can't master Gojo's limitless curse technique with only one swap training. He says, "Now I understand why the six eyes is a must need," which makes sense. Even Gojo struggled and trained for years, as we saw during the hidden inventory arc, like he was having trouble with RCT and Cursed Reversal Red. Yuta remembers Gojo saying, "It's okay, I'm the strongest," and thinks how much did it take to say that confidently. But Sukuna notices Yuta struggling with Gojo's curse technique, and asks if Yuta really has time for this and punches him away. I mean, probably not, because we know he only has 5 minutes until he either dies or stays as Gojo. Or something else happens. No one really knows what's going to happen. Kenjaku informs Sukuna about Yuta's copy curse technique. He thinks the requirement is eating the body or a part of it, which is true, as we all know, because we've seen him do it. He had to eat Sukuna's finger to get his curse technique, which he used in his domain expansion, and also he clearly ate a part of Kenjaku or Kenjaku himself to use the body swap. But Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use Curse Technique he had copied before, but he realizes that Yuta can only use Limitless for now. We don't know about later, so who knows, there's too much to speculate. Sukuna ponders how long's Yuta copy will last if Kenjaku's Curse Technique ends. Will Yuta still have Gojo's body? What if Yuta hasn't even thought of what will happen after the fight? I wonder if anyone thought it out properly in the characters, like what's gonna happen when it ends. Like, yes, they've given like the three possibilities which we saw in the last couple chapters, but we still don't know for sure. Sukuna slowly realizes what Yuta's plan may be and remembers Gojo's hollow purple, which did nearly annihilate Sukuna, but he was able to recover in time and kill him in the end. We see a small flashback after swap training with Gojo, who takes a dig at Yuta, saying that his cursed energy is too inconsistent, but he gets immediately rebuked by Maki as she says, "Gojo is too strict," and others join in to defend a tired Yuta. This is something Gojo said a couple chapters ago, that he needs to work on his cursed energy control, so that might be something that comes into play later. Or not, it might just be one of those flaws about Yuta. Yuta begins to chant for Hollow Purple, but Sukuna immediately grabs a hold of Yuta's arms and undoes the signs and punches him away. Sukuna thinks to himself that he won't let Yuta use Hollow Purple because that nearly killed him last time. And let's be honest, he nearly got like just murked all the way through. Then all of a sudden, Yuta uses blue, and suddenly a recorder flies near Sukuna in which Inumaki screams, "Don't move." Okay, finally, I've been waiting to see like how they'll use him because his technique is so overpowered, but I'm glad it's to help Yuta, who's like his best friend. The whole reason that Yuta wanted to kill Itadori at the end of the Shibuya like incident was because Sukuna or Itadori hurt Inumaki. Sukuna freezes in shock as Yuta finishes the chance and loads Hollow Purple, which is ready to fire on Sukuna at any moment. With the editor's comments that read, "Unleash your teacher's ultimate technique." End of chapter. There is no break next week. So, hopefully this means that we'll see Sukuna take another Hollow Purple, and we might see what happens to Yuta next chapter. So we'll have to wait, a week. So that'll be interesting to see. And what do you guys all think? My next videos will be the uh, spoilers for the upcoming My Hero Academia chapter, and also I'll be streaming on Twitch the um, game Multiverses because I find that to be a pretty fun game, and also I love Warner Brothers characters. So anyway, everybody, have a great day and happy 4th of July. Bye bye.